Okay, hello everyone. We are from Group 5. Would like to present the topic about hotel organization and staff. But before that, let me introduce my member groups. My name is Wayan Fitriani as the first speaker, and Komang Ulandari as the second speaker, and the last speaker is Kadek Erna Yantiningsih. Okay, before that, I would like to explain the subtopics that we are going to explain today. There are 6 points that we would like to explain, namely uh, food and beverage, marketing, human resources, engineering, controller, and resident manager. Well, a hotel organization structure is a comprehension planned by a hotel owner to define department activities and responsibilities. This structure brings order to every aspect of hotel operation that is contact of some departments such as human resources, accounting, engineering, and etc. Okay, the first point is food and beverage. Food and beverage is a division or department in a hotel that focus on food and beverage service to achieve customer satisfaction. Apart from hotel, this department may also be found in restaurant, airlines, hospital, receipts, and railways. A person who works in the hotel in field or food beverage service is required to apartment, friendly and polite and able to communicate well and dividedly, and there is a staff under this department. The first is director of food and beverage. The food and beverage director runs every department that sells, buys, or prepares food and beverage for hotel guests. Catering, restaurant, or outlet, and the kitchen staff reported to him the beverage food and beverage food and beverage director is responsible for the dining experience of guests at a specific venue, and most of these positions require formal experience and education. And in this department, director food and beverage has 5 staffs under the director of food and beverage. There are executive staff, director of catering, convention, conventions, and and convention service manager, and director of restaurant, and the last one is beverage manager. Okay, the first one. Okay, the first one is executive chef. The first staff is executive chef. The executive chef is in charge of the overall food production. Executive chef monitor food production in hotel, restaurant, lunch, catering, banquet function, and in-house employee cafeterias. If there is a problem, the executive staff usually reports directly to the food and beverage director. Executive staff has several parts, namely sous chef, banquet chef, restaurant chef, and chef steward. The first staff is a sous chef. It is responsible for planning, and organizing the food preparation in the restaurant kitchen. And the second one is bucket chef. Bucket chef job description involves a culinary expert who is serving as an assistant executive chef in charge of kitchen in a commercial establishment. And the third one is restaurant chef. Restaurant chef is responsible to prepare, season, and cook soups, meats, vegetables, desserts, or other food ingredients in restaurant. This staff can order supplies, keep records and accounts, price item or a menu, a plan menu. And the last uh, and the last staff in executive chef is chef steward. A chef steward uh, checks the kitchens and the warehouse in essential for cleaners and order. And is the next staff is director of catering. Monitoring director of catering is responsible to monitor the overall quality of all food and service, maintain high standards while working with budget uh, and ensure they comply with all hygiene requirements in the food industry. There are several parts under the director of catering, namely catering manager, banquet manager, and audiovisual manager. Catering manager is the responsibility for catering manager is leading, managing, and deploying the catering team to ensure the delivery of higher quality and efficient service. And the next is banquet manager. The banquet manager is responsible for coordinating the delivery of all food and beverage for function held in the hotel, and all details pertain the function being held in all banquets and meeting rooms in keeping the standards prescribed by management. And the last parts under director of catering is audiovisual manager. The responsibilities of audiovisual manager include working with clients to create project proposal with accurate quotes, and installing video and computer equipment. Others duties include complementing software upgrades, developing methods for improving the service or product provided, and assisting in requirement and training employees, answering client questions, and managing their expectation. And the next is convention service manager. Conventions conventions serving manager convention service manager is serving all catering group service all catering group. A group catering function is a meeting, event, and dining function associated with a block of group guest room. And the next is director of a restaurant. The restaurant's director oversees the food and beverage outlet and room service. There are three staff under the director of restaurant. The first one is restaurant manager. Restaurant manager uh, overseeing the running effective uh, and profitability of the restaurant, and for managing their employees. Uh, there are typical job responsibilities of a restaurant manager. They are recruiting, training, and surf- sur- supervising staff and agreeing and managing the budgets. And the next is uh, line manager. It this staff responsibility to ensure smooth operation of the language daily. And the next is uh, purchasing supervisor. Supervise and control the purchase of production and non-production material based on the purchase request schedule according to the company's need as set out in the budget. And the next topic is beverage manager. The beverage manager is responsible for checking this all outlets have sufficient beverage supplies for continued operation. He or she should also work closely with the catering department to ensure that the drinks that have been ordered in groups are at hand when it function data arrive. And there are parts under this beverage manager, which is storeroom supervisor. Storeroom supervisor supervise and coordinate activities in the warehouse or storage room. A supervisor manage the works who orders, receives, and keep inventory, and who publish or deliver material. And the next point that I would like to explain is director of marketing. The director of marketing oversees the hotel sales and marketing operation, directs the group and temporary sales effort to maximize rooms revenue. He also sets long goals, direct all the ads, and helps out determine the manual budget and marketing plan of the hotel. There are staff under the director of marketing. The first one is director. The first one is director of group sales, and the second one is director of transient sales. Okay, director of group sales is managing all sales operation for an organization or business. Their duties include drafting sales reports, meeting sales target, and estimating sales profit for product. Also known as sales directors, these experts are talented in negotiation and marketing. And under this director of group sales, there are two parts. The first one is sales manager. Sales managers leads a sales team by providing guidance, training, and mentorship, setting sales quotes and goals, creating sales plan, analyzing data, assigning sales areas, and building their team. And next is administrative assistance. Administrative assistant provides support to managers, other employees, and office visitors by handling a variety of tasks in order to ensure that all interaction between the organization and the others are positive and productive. And the next is director of transition sales. It is creating new business opportunities that will allow the hotel to achieve budget room venue for a specific market segments. There are three parts under this director. The first one is reservation manager. Uh, is having a knowledge of entire reservation procedure according to it, according to the International Hotel Manual System. And the second one is transient sales manager. The business transient sales manager is responsible for creating new business opportunities that will allow the hotel to achieve budget room revenue for specific market segment. And the last part of this director is reservation agents. The main duty of a reservation agent is to assist customers with planning and booking reservation. This can mean booking a hotel room, a car rental, airplane tickets, cruise package, or ticket to show. They may also help travel itineraries by suggesting a local tourist attraction and place of interest. Okay, that's all from me. The topic that will presented by other member.
Okay, in this occasion, I would like to explain about two subtopic and it's about human resources and engineering. I mean three subtopics: human resources, engineering, and also accounting. And the first subtopic is about human resources. And under the human resources, there are five staffs that has responsibility to work in this human resources. And the first one is the director. So the director is in charge of all hotel personnel, and he has responsibility including recruiting the employment candidates and also complying with all governmental regulations when they are hiring the new employees and terminating their new staff. And the second one is about assistant director. And the second one is about the assistant director. So the the name assistant director has a responsibility to assist the human resources director in creating and also implementing the departmental plans, like identifying the department needs and also establishing plans that need to take the action of the plan that they have created. And the third one is about the payroll manager. So the payroll manager has duties which they will oversee and also supervise the organization payroll functions, and also they have to entering pay in the process that need to process it on time and accurately in accordance with the government regulations. And the fourth staff is training development. So the training development has a responsibility, like they have to organize and also conduct a new employee orientation, and also they have to provide ongoing education for the new staff and also determine what the training is necessary and design the materials and workshop for the presentation. And the last personnel is about benefits administrator. So the duties of the benefits administrator is they have to prepare the benefits and also the salary package. Uh, and other than that, they have to design the performance reviews and also establish bonus and also stock option plans, develop pay structure, and also set a liaison with insurance carriers for the all the staff in the hotel. And the second subtopic is about the engineering. So the engineering has uh, some personnel in this part. The first one is the director of engineering. So the director of engineering have um, the engineering department has responsibility like for they have to ensure the physical facilities of the hotel in order to keep the facility in a good condition for the safety and also the guest satisfaction and probability when they are using all the staff in the hotel. And the first and in the engineering there are some staff. The first one is about the director of engineering. So the director of engineering is the executive or the leadership that he involved in the all the physical aspect of the hotel operation. So they manage the condition of the interior or the exterior structure of the hotel fall under his or her preview. And they have other responsibility like they have to check the condition of the interior and exterior the structure of the hotel, and also they have to controlling the cost of the heat or the light or the power, as well as the um, maintains some part of the engineering right of the engineering staff of the hotel. And the second one is about the safe engineering. So the safe engineering has duties where he or she have to coordinate the day-to-day maintenance of the hotel physical structure. Because there are a bunch of sleeping rooms that the main product of the hotel. So the chief engineering take over uh, all the time to checking or and also assigning the sleeping room repair duties when there are some stuff that broken or need to be repaired. And the third one is about the carpentry. So the as you can see in the slide, so the carpentry have duty like they have to follow the sketch and also the building plans that they have created, and also uh, they in charge in construct the building frameworks of the hotel. And the other staff of engineering are the electrical specialists. So the electrical specialist has duties like they have to design, develop, and also test the electrical devices and equipment. Uh, the the staff that belongs to electrical specialists include all the communication system and also power generation, motor and navigation system, electrical system for automobile and aircraft. And the other responsibility that the electrical specialists have to do is they have to oversee all the manufacture of these devices, system, and also equipment. And the other personnel is about plumbing specialists. So the plumbing specialist has a responsibility like they have to prepare all the detailed layout plans for the drainage and also the water supply system. And the staff, this kind of staff, they have to um, prepare it for all the residential and also official building in the hotel. And the other personnel is about the painter. So the painter in the Department of Engineering has responsibility like they have to apply the paint and also stain and other finishes for the property like walls, ceilings, and furnitures. The other stuff that they can use to apply the paint stuff or stain, they need to use the tool like brushes, spray guns, or rollers. And the other personnel of engineering are interior designer. So the interior designer has a responsibility like they have to determine the client's goals and also the requirement for the project. And after that, they have to specify the materials and also the furnishing like lighting, furniture, wall finishes, flooring, and also plumbing fixtures. And the last staff of the engineering personnel is about the business center manager. So the business center manager has duties like they have to supervise and also coordinate the team for all of the activities that related to business centers bookings, tours, daycare, and also the general venues. And that's all about the engineering. And the other topics in the other subtopic is about our the other is about the assistant controllers. So in the hotel, basically they have assistant controllers like perhaps they have one or more than one personnel of the which take care of the assistant controllers. When the first assistant controllers have duties like oversee the and also reporting the accuracy of documentation. This kind of controllers are take care or in charge of the operation system of the hotel. And the second assistant is the assistant who is in charge in the finance. So this assistant will observe and the credit policies, the night audit, and also